Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secureteam. We have a lot of stuff to cover today, so the first thing I want to start off with was this very mysterious sighting of some very strange activity happening, or at least seen from, Baja, Mexico, that was live streamed by Sarah Adams on Facebook, of this formation of lights that appeared in a straight line far in the distance in what has been described by many as eerily similar to the 1997 Phoenix Lights sighting. So check this out.
So that's the ocean under there?
And
it's right above the ocean. It's right above the ocean.
I'm staring right at him, dude.
Look, it's moving now.
There's another one.
Oh, another one appeared. Another one appeared. There we
The third
go.
one just showed up.
Third one just showed up.
Check it out.
The third one just
Yeah.
showed up, man. I swear to you. The fourth one!
Oh my God!
A fourth one! Oh, and the other two just disappeared.
Is
Dude,
everybody seeing this?
there was four, now there's
Oh,
not.
there's
Wait.
See,
Oh,
they're
take
talking.
back.
They're talking to everybody because they have a message for the world.
They're taking different formations.
See, they're gonna start appearing because
I'm gonna try, dude, but
They don't want nuclear
another
war to
one.
happen.
That was
There's
four
another
of them,
one.
dude.
Look.
No shit. There's four fucking UFOs.
There my
right-
loves are.
right above me.
Let's see if it goes to 5.
Dude, there's four UFOs.
See, they're
I
saying
shit
hello
you.
for
Now there's
everyone.
five. Now there's
Look,
five,
the
dude.
five.
There's
They're-
five UFOs in front of me right now. I
heard
shit
me.
you now. There's
So-
five
Come on,
UFOs.
guys. One more. Maybe one
come
more.
on, guys.
There's five UFOs, dude, right in front of me. What?
Hear that? There's 5. They're all saying hello to everybody.
Our guest here is videotaping right now on Facebook
They-
live on her page. So I don't know if she's gonna pick it up. I
So,
try to videotape
they,
it and I try to picture it.
course-
It's too far away. But they're right. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
They are going to be saying
Melissa
hi
put-
more and
Melissa
more
put
as
it-
everything kind of happens around the world.
Dude,
5 who just showed up in front of our house.
no.
They
no.
won't let the nuclear war or anything like that
Mary,
happen.
I'm telling you, man.
coming
I'm
in
seeing
and out,
live
in and out.
5 live UFOs. Yeah, that's them.
Oh, there's another
There's
one.
another one. Now we're
See,
to
I
6.
said these
You
are
see
the
the
chariots.
fifth one?
They heard
Listen,
me.
I said these are the chariots in the sky the Bible talks about.
7. Now there's
See?
7. Do you see that?
And they're going to come to help humanity.
Yeah. 2 more just showed up, dude.
This is going to start happening all around the world, and this is the message that they want to say.
8. There's 8 now. Dude, there's 8.
They actually come in peace to help humanity, and they have been
Nine.
demonized for a
Dude,
very,
there's
very
9.
long
Now there's
time.
9.
But they want to remind humanity that they're on their sides, and that the governments of the world have been battling them and saying they're evil, and this is very wrong.
Alright, so definitely similar, in my opinion, to the infamous Phoenix Lights incident took place over Arizona back in '97. Now, for you youngsters who don't know what this is, here's a short clip from that, which was witnessed by thousands of people all over Arizona, and what was later described by eyewitnesses as a large black V-shaped object that was slowly moving through the sky. Now, could this be what we saw back in Phoenix all those years ago, or could this be some sort of secret test happening? Could they be military flares being dropped? I don't know, because they do seem to sit pretty stationary in a pretty straight line. I mean, none of them look like they're dropping or slowly moving down to the ground as flares normally do. But I will leave it up to you guys. There's other pieces of footage out there of this incident, and at this moment, it remains to be seen what exactly was happening. So tell me what you think down below. Now, in other strange news happening, continuing on our research of the mysterious weather and animal behavior that's been happening around the world. And well, let's start with this first story. Billions of these purple jellyfish-like creatures were found to have washed up on beaches in the south of France. And you heard me right there, billions, completely covering the sand, residents waking up to the shock of their lives, going for their morning strolls, and then seeing something like this. Now, likewise, out of the sky, we've been talking lately about the bird population all over the world acting strange, whether it be their behavior or them just dropping from the sky. And yet again, we have new reports here, the first out of the country of Slovenia, where over 130 black-headed gulls were found once again to have fallen from the sky last weekend over Puj Lake, which is located in eastern Slovenia. And then later on that week, they discovered dozens more, having already ruled out things such as the bird flu, hunting, or things like that. And at this point, the cause of the kill has yet to have been determined. I've said it before and I'll say it again. When the animal population, specifically the bird population, start acting strange, that is a very good indicator that something is not right, either with the Earth's magnetic field, whether there's something in the sky, or maybe it has something to do with this mysterious weather we've been talking a lot about lately. From the mystery hail and snowstorms happening out in the Sahara Desert and other desert regions in the Middle East, to the recent swarm of tornadoes that just occurred in Algeria in northern Africa, which is said to almost never occur. And the strange weather is happening everywhere. In fact, I'm going to show you guys a video here that is now going viral of a news weatherman here in the US who had what some are calling a meltdown over the seemingly endless cold winter weather happening in Michigan, and where basically this weatherman by the name of Gary Frank got extremely upset because his colleagues and everybody else seemed to put the blame on him. So check this out.
Outside. I think it's going to be fine.
Good.
You know, it'll be fine.
All right.
Could be worse. Yep. Has been worse. Well, because you guys are dragging me down. You guys keep... Well, every time I get done with the 7-day, you guys are like, oh, gosh, oh. Every time. Doesn't matter what time I come on. 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, and then you expect me to be chipper for 5 straight hours. It's miserable. I want you guys to say, wow, that's great news. It's going to be 60 on Friday. Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? Lie to you? I'll put 70 every day next time. God.
Thank you for your commitment.
Man, thank you. Mr. Davis appreciates it. He knows when to bundle up.
Yep.
Here's some wind, here's some temperature, 20s. Feels like 19 or feels like 70, I don't know. 47, partly cloudy, southwest breeze 10 to 15. Here's a 60, I don't know if that's good enough for you guys. Get excited, maybe I'll disappoint you with the 7-day here in a few minutes.
Ooh.
So it would seem that even the weathermen now are detecting that there's something wrong with the weather. And you know, if I were him, I would have maybe said, look, don't blame me, maybe blame the people who actually manipulate the weather. Now, to end today's video with some more strange UFO activity, we have a new discovery by my friend and fellow YouTuber StreetCap1, who was reviewing some new live footage from the International Space Station when he captured a type of UFO that has been known as a fast walker. And if you don't know, basically fast walkers are, well, just the way they sound. They are UFOs that have been captured in various pieces of space footage, as well as down here on the ground, where you will have an object moving so fast, and in many cases what looks to be thousands of miles per hour, that you will only detect the object in a few frames. And so he was reviewing this footage. The video is aiming down at the Earth. We see the ocean, we see the clouds, and in just a couple of frames, we see an object just appearing and disappearing. It's moving so quickly. It appears to be elongated. It even appears to have another object right at the front of it. I don't know if it's attached or not, or following along with it, but it definitely does not look like anything man-made. And this type of fast mover we've seen before. In fact, StreetCap has captured other ones very similar to this. So here's another video that he captured some months before this one, where once again we get this really great shot of this object that almost looks to be extending up from the Earth, jetting back behind the International Space Station leaving this massive brownish trail behind it. And as we loop over this, just to show you how fast this thing goes by and appears in only one frame, it just blows one's mind thinking of how fast this thing was going. And so lastly, here is another oldie but goodie of yet again another one of these objects captured flying past Earth. And so yeah, in this case, the object is moving quickly, but it's not moving so fast that it didn't appear in several frames, which it did. And it gives us a much clearer view of it. It looks to be, you know, a dark orangey brown color like the other one we showed a second ago, the very long one. If I had to say, you know, it'd probably be more cigar-shaped or cylinder-like in nature. Again, one of the main types of UFOs that we see in many of these cases are cylinders and cigar-shaped. And there's a very specific reason for that. Even scientists have said that if they were to build an interstellar craft where you could travel from galaxy to galaxy, it would be in the shape of a very thin pencil or cigar-shaped manner, because this shape allows for the least amount of damage from oncoming space dust and debris. And so yeah, these fast walkers or fast movers have been seen many times down here on Earth in fighter jet footage, drone footage we've featured before here on the channel, and I'll put a link also to the drone footage down below too. Some guy almost had his drone taken out by one of these fast-moving bastards. So, you know, it's amazing footage, and kudos to StreetCap for having the eagle eye and monitoring the hours of feeds to capture them. So there's a lot of mysterious stuff going on, guys, and, you know, we'll keep following it along with your help. So thanks again, guys, for stopping by. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for new updates as to when videos are coming. And real quick, big thanks to Terry Newman from Twitter for tweeting us this pic of one of our many furry Secureteam fans. So have a great rest of your night, guys. Stay tuned, and I'll see you back in just a bit.